Discovery, go at throttle up. Discovery, go at throttle up. Discovery, go at throttle up.
Yo! This space dream is mine! It's not what you heard! It's what you hear and listen! It's what you hear, listen! was that? How many?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
We don't raise timers in this stream, Max. We raise dongers. Guys, geez, that's a lot of that's a lot of subs, man. Tape, thank you very much. Pop Quiz Hotshot, who's the most famous chicken farmer in racing.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Ross Chastain. Wait, no, though I got
Discovery,
watermelons
go at
confused
throttle
with
up.
chickens. Oh yeah, wait, here.
Discovery,
Look at that.
go at throttle up.
Titanium. Just like they use on the space shuttle. New legs. New legs.
Discovery, go
So
at
how's the
throttle up.
sleepover going? Oh, quite nice. Quite nice. Magic legs.
Discovery,
One
go at
medal
throttle up.
to rule them all. One medal to guide them. And
Discovery,
on
go at
the
throttle up.
landing ship. One medal to land them too. I know that's not the quote, but it's Gridfin. It's a Gridfin joke. Shut up.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
No, Inco? They wouldn't do Inco, man. So titanium is good enough. Gridfins. Also SR-71.
Discovery,
Boo! Boo! Congrats on the wedding. Thanks, guys. Thanks for all the support. You guys are great. So you feel better now? I'm good.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Because I can Ewok beat me to it. I can finally say...
Discovery,
My wife! Alright. Was the party good? Yeah, it was good. How's married life going? Good. S did a good job on those photos. He did do a good
go at
job.
throttle up.
What flavor was the cake? Marble. The party was fun,
Discovery,
man.
go at throttle up.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, here, check this out. I will show. I will show you. Yeah, look. Like
Discovery,
the
go at throttle up.
gypsies. With a strawberry jam filling. Ewok, that cake was dope. That cake was dope. Oh, look who the cat dragged in. Yep. It's forward with some people in the background. We're not in the background, more to the side. Did you save some for chat? I have some in the fridge, yeah. Yeah, it's a great picture. S-Master took the pictures in chat, yeah. Pretty good, man. Pretty good times, dudes. Good times. It was fun.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Where was the ceremony? It was up in the city, dude. Get those people off the screen. Shut up. Shut up, punk. Congratulations on the new jewelry, especially all that comes with it. Thanks, Yost. Thanks, guys.
Discovery,
Thanks for all
go
the
at throttle
support.
up.
I hear you're a married man now. Something like that. I gotta get used to this. I'm not really a jewelry kind of person, but... Yeah, you watch. She looked great, man. She looked great. Freaking best day ever. Looks like the three of you are getting married. Yeah. That's my truck, man. You know, it ain't like this. It ain't like that, but I just realized I got married with my pickup truck. I took my baby away from the church in my pickup truck. It literally country music song, but whatever. Whatever. It's fine. Dude, it poured like monsoon. I'm a country music trope from Massachusetts. That's not right. I don't like that. Did you do a burnout on the way out? I have photographic evidence of said burnout, yes. That's her truck? Nah. Brimo likes the 97 goalie. The 59
Discovery,
is
go at
mine.
throttle up.
Fred performed great. Literally no problems. Literally no problems. It even passed MOT, guys. It passed state inspection. Your boy knows what he's doing. That's kind of strange. It passed. Oh my god, I passed. I got a D+. I'm gonna graduate. I failed to believe it, dude. The sticker is on the right window, man. It passed. I couldn't believe it. The guy was like, "All right, yeah, you're good." I'm like, "Whoa, really?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right." Geek knows what he's doing. Oh, shut up. Yeah, Geek didn't have to fix this mess too. I've been busy. Here, I'll show you. Oh, for Pete's sake, do you wait till I get up, woman? Do you wait till I get up? Ah! Hey. Yeah, that's cool. Word? Okay, cool. I'll be right back. Bye. I have a delivery. I'll be right back. I swear I'll be right back. I swear. Love the photos from the wedding. Right on. I'm glad you guys like it. Special delivery. I'll be right back. I scored some stuff. I'll be right back. Just chill. Here. X gonna give it to you. That took a little bit longer than I thought. But, we got a box! Guys think this is worth something? Is this worth something? I think this might be worth something. Why PV though? Because it was free. Because it was free, dog. Dude. Yeah, no, I was showing the truck to one of my buddies in the neighborhood, and he's like, he saw the guitar sitting in the shop, and he's like, dude, I got some extra stuff. I'm never gonna use it. I don't know if it's any good. I'm like, yeah, bring it by. I didn't think he was gonna bring it by today. We brought it by today, and he showed me this. He's like, yeah, I don't know what this is. I'm like, man, that's worth money. Like, that's worth money. It's a PV mixer. It's a PA200 PV mixer. That's worth money. And he's like, yeah, you can have it. I'm like, are you sure? Is it any good? Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's really good. It's a PV mixer. I was like, dude, this is probably worth like a couple $100. Are you sure you want to give this to me? And he's like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. I'm like, okay. Okay then. Dude, did you fire it up? I literally just brought it into the garage, man. Yeah, dude, my neighbors are sweet, man. I love living in the stick spoon. It's great. And, dude, the freaking word got out that I can fix cars, so that's what I've been kind of doing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Deadbringer. I guess $200. Now you can mix multiple guitars and play them all at once. Yeah, so... Yeah, no, my neighbor, he's like, I have a problem with the car, it's not shifting. I'm like, all right, let me get my scanner out. So I plug the OBD2 in, I'm like, this is the part you need. He's like, how'd you do that? I'm like, he who dies with the most toys wins. Moo, you'd like to confess to your most Kerbal screwwittery. It's the highest order. All right. I'm a wizard. If you're good at something, never do it for free. Indeed. I'm a freaking wizard, son. The state of Massachusetts thinks I know about cars. And what I was going to show you is the control arms on the Mustang that looked like they could... You know what? Maybe I won't make that reference. Let's just say that they're rusty and they look like they could be at the bottom of the ocean. And let's just... You know what? I decided against that. You know, we don't like buckling under pressure here. Damn it! Oh, God, I'm such a dick. Oh. The joke did implode. Oh, we're going to hell. We're going to hell. We're all going to hell. Oh, no. Bottom tier. Oh, stop it. You're doing it, too. Oh, stop! Stop! How dare you sing solo? Ah! We're in too deep. Oh, God, this is terrible. This is terrible. I feel so bad. Oh, gosh. Oh, I acknowledge that I am a terrible person, and if you're judging me, you are probably correct. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah, also, Geek, it is like 90% humid out. That's why I literally walked down. I walked down to my neighbor's house and walked back up. And this is the end result. I replaced my front lower control arms with the GT500 ones, beefier upgrade. That's exactly what I did, Stoner. Here, I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys. The control arms are over on the left, dude. These things are crusty. I'll show you. crusty, dude. Crusty. So these are, I replaced them with GT500 control arms. So I got that going for me, which is nice. Oh, dude, yeah, they were junk. The ball joints and the bushings are all shot. So EJ will slowly replace all of his car with GT500 parts. Bolts right in, dude. Bolts right in. Seriously. The S197 GT500, all the parts will bolt directly to the GT. Seriously, everything. That in. Dude. Alright, here, look. Yes, it wouldn't be a stream for me. See, that's a little too low for me, but we could do this. No problem. I love the rims. I don't like the stance. That's too low. It's too low for where I live. Too low. Way too low. But those BBS rims look excellent on that Mustang. That's kind of what I want to do. But, yeah, Mustang passed inspection too. Just got it inspected. TUV says no. Yeah, Sebi, you know what's awesome? The Mustang and the truck both passed our equivalent of TUV. Our TUV is not as bad as yours, though. And I even got to take the truck to the auto show yesterday. I took it to an auto show in Medfield, Mass. Medfield on the Charles is the name of that show. I did a 1-inch drop, only scrapped the intercooler pipe once. Scraped the intercooler pipe once. Nice, Stoner. There you go. Before you get started with KSP, what's this? Oh, the trap, dude. I got linked this. The traffic features. Yep. I'm probably not the first one to tell you, but Cities has a new You literally missed being the second one by probably about 15 seconds. I was going to say that our auto inspection is pretty lax compared. Drummer, state inspection here is about the same as MOT in the UK. I've compared them just because I wanted to see. But then again, it does vary by state. But Massachusetts, it's pretty much MOT, like to the point where you could call it MOT and it'd be fine. You know, they test for the same stuff, dude. You can't fathom the depths of our depravity. We're only 2 dev videos in for CS2 and I'm already sold. Yep. As a Hoosier, what's an inspection? Yeah, I know. Welcome back, Hoval as well. Everything's good. Ren, thanks for the bits. It's really not as bad as people make it out to be. You can still do a lot if you know what you're doing and have a company like APR Dyna to make parts with certificates. Yours is still lax on the silencers. Yeah, anything that's older than 25 years old, Tessa, you could literally run a pipe out the hood if you really wanted to. You just have to prove that it doesn't blow CO2 into CO into the cab. Compared to Dutch APK or German TUV. Oh yeah, no. TUV is nuts. Yeah, TUV is insane. But see, here's the thing. You guys have strict vehicle inspections, but also there are roads that have no speed limit. So it kind of balances out. They're not that dark. Are they as dark as the bottom of the... Oh, I'm terrible. I'm sorry. Shouldn't make fun of people getting hurt. That's not cool. It's not cool, man. Did you check the new vids for cities? Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah, Japan is nuts, Tesla. Yep. Not cool. Let's talk about bad engineering. Oh, and how using, expired carbon fiber to dive to a depth that's 2 times overrated is a bad idea? Guys, I don't think there's anything to talk about. I saw what you saw what the Titan was rated for, and you saw where they were taking it. It might work once or twice, and in fact, that's exactly what happened. It worked once or twice, and then it didn't work. Yeah, drummer, we're good. It's all good. Controlling with the 50... Dude, I don't mind controlling stuff with a gamepad like that. That's fine. You can control it with whatever you want. If that's what you want your control system to be. I mean, I'd bring an extra one if you drift a little bit. Don't forget to claim your free FIRD. Oh, yeah, the tri-motor. Yep, the 4AT tri-motor. That's cool. I got linked that, too. You guys are keeping me in the loop pretty well through Discord. Rated, it wasn't rated at all. The submarine was rated for 1,400. It's rated for 1,400 meter. And now, guys, I don't know about you. See, with ships, I'm not going to say that mass doesn't matter, right? But also, you know, making a submarine out of carbon fiber would be like making a 747 out of paper mache. Like, yeah, it might work, but like might work once or twice. Hey, Squall, ¿qué pasa, amigo? My mind just compared to space engineering, how these guys are able to neglect every safety regulation. Yeah, out of concrete, dude. I don't understand the thought process there. Let's just say if there was any oversight, they would have been like, no. I just hope we don't see that level of incompetence on orbit in 50 years. No, fellas, I've seen a lot of people make the string to like commercial space flight, guys. Commercial space flight is very, very heavily regulated to the like airplanes because the FAA controls it, right? Yeah, it'll never get like that. Now, diving in international waters like that, I don't think there is any regulations. I think it's just engineered or you don't. So there are oversight requirements and the company was violating. Aqualex, let me just say that I saw the first report. They're like, oh, the submarine was rated for 1,400 meters. They were diving at 4,000. And they're like, the news was like, oh, it's made out of carbon fiber. I'm like, oh, okay. I heard those two facts, and I'm like, why would anyone go on this willingly? Didn't the U.S. Navy use a trial run to using an Xbox controller to pilot one of the nuclear submarines? Geez, let me put it to you like this, dude. I'm not going to say when and where the applications are used, but you'd be surprised. There's a lot of off-the-shelf stuff like that, dudes. Look, it's going to sound dumb, dudes. And, if you know of an instance of it, don't say. It's not worth it. There's off-the-shelf components like that. It turns out that kids growing up playing Xbox and Halo all day are really good at using the controller, right?
Discovery.
So if you have, say, like, oh, I don't know, some type of system that also uses the controller, you'll have troops that have really good dexterity. That's pretty much it, dude. Yeah, I saw it, Sebi. Mm-hmm. Hey, Alucard, life is great, dude. It's wunderbar. Like, I'm not saying Ender's Game is happening in real life, but also kind of Ender's Game. Read Orson Scott Card. That's a great book if you haven't. Yeah, Max, I mean, it ain't anything new. The Call of Duty generation is good at using controllers to guide missiles around, man. Like, you'd be stupid not to do that, right? Like, huge congrats. Hope you had an amazing day. Zyzepi was perfect, dude. It was perfect. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot more off-the-shelf stuff like that than you guys might think. I mean, I'll give you another example.
Discovery.
The toilet that's on Dragon is literally the one that's on the ISS, and that one is derived from the space shuttle. That's off the shelf in terms of commercial spaceflight. Just, for some reason in Dragon, it doesn't really... I mean, even if you're using off-the-shelf stuff, sometimes just a pee. Hey, Razzie. What's up? Well, the controller survived. Hey, Urbanus, thank you. I don't think anything inside of that survived, fellas. Yeah, of course, for a long time, Aqualex. There's a company that's not far from me, iRobot. You might have heard of them. They've been using off-the-shelf controllers for EOD stuff for a long time, and also Roombas. Guys, I'll tell you, there's... In terms of stuff inside of that submarine, there's nothing. Unless you can survive this, like, literally being on the surface of the sun. Yeah, There ain't much left. And once again, fellas, I don't. You know, we make jokes, but it's not okay. Like, a bunch of people lost their lives, and that's not cool. We don't want that to happen. What do I always say about anyone that does commercial spaceflight or any type of commercial endeavor that involves risks? One failure is bad for the industry. It's very bad. It doesn't matter where it's from. It could be China that has an accident. It could be us that has an accident. That's bad for spaceflight. And for whatever reason, exploring the depths of the ocean gets roped in with commercial spaceflight. I'm not exactly sure the overlap there. I mean, one of the guys that was on that submarine did fly on New Shepard. We watched him fly into space on this stream. So, I mean, I guess there is a little bit of overlap there, but you know, these failures are not fun. It's not good. It's bad for the industry. So, I mean, yeah, I'll be honest. If you want to learn the engineering behind why there's nothing left, let's just say this. Okay, submarine, insane amount of pressure on the outside. We're talking about, I don't know exactly. I think it was like 4,000 psi pushing inward. What is that, Bran? What the hell is this? With a dollar? Hey, Iron Spark, the tier 2 sub. What is that thing that just popped up in hype chat?
Discovery.
Yeah, I had to relog into Twitch and my dashboard was like really different, and I'm really confused now. Twitch stole super chat. Oh.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Rev is 7030. Okay, that's neat. Fellas, I will remind everybody that if you want to support your favorite streamer in the best, like in the way that supports them the most, tipping the stream, so that the tips button down there is the way I get the most of that. Just I don't I don't know why that's relevant. Jeez, why would that be relevant? Marriage hype chat. Okay. You know, I just bringing it up. You just gave money to Jeff, Bree. This is a perfect example from Hydraulic Press Channel. Well, okay, so if you want to understand why there's nothing left inside, yeah, see, tips my bands. That.
The Eagle has landed.
That. You hit the tip button down there if you don't like the split agreement. That would be the best way. That literally goes direct from me, and the only thing that PayPal takes a very, 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 very tiny cut for a monetary transfer. That's it. So, I mean, just putting it out there. If that's probably the best way to support us, support Bree and I, because we have become one.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
When first raid Shadow Legends, I don't want to do that, fellas, but I mean, we have to. So, the thing is, fellas, anything inside of the submarine is gone because it's gas and it's getting crushed under pressure. What happens when gas gets pressurized? Anyone? I'll give you a hint. Hot gases get shot out the back of rocket engines. What happens when that's hot? Yeah, there's... The gas inside of that submarine's superheated to, like, the surface of the sun, like, in less than... Like, probably about half the time it takes for a balloon that's popped to fully deflate. Yeah. There ain't nothing left, man. And I don't like talking about this on stream. I don't like profiting off of people's suffering. I have a big problem with that. I gotta like, this is why I don't show spaceflight failures on stream. Vaporized instantly? No. Think autoclave. Yeah. Not good. Not good. They didn't even feel it, Erudite. They didn't even feel it. So, take some solace in that. boy, the guys on board didn't even feel it. It was just gone. Like literally less. Like time it takes me to snap my fingers, it took about the same amount of time as me sending a signal to my hand to snap my fingers before my fingers even got up here to snap. About that fast. So what caused that? If I had to guess, keep in mind, engineering without analysis is just an opinion. So this is EJ's armchair opinion. Take it for what you will. It's probably wrong. Carbon fiber is not very good with that type of force, okay? Carbon fiber is very strong for the loads that you'd encounter from an airplane or from a rocket or something. Those are entirely different types of pressures. Why? Well, on a rocket, you have a pressurized fuel tank that's pushing out on the carbon fiber. Okay? Carbon fiber is woven strands of carbon in basically a quilt that's basically baked after that into a hardened shape. All right? Think about it like kind of baking a cake, right? So carbon fiber with tensile strength, so if you stretch it under tension, it gets very, very, very strong, really strong. And stretching is the kind of stuff that you'd see with an airplane because wings stretch, fuselages stretch, right? A submarine is the exact opposite of that. A submarine is compressive forces. Now, don't get me wrong, carbon fiber can compress stuff pretty dang well. It can survive under compression load pretty well. It's not the worst at it. Hey, Cryptech, thank you. Congrats on the wedding. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the resubs, guys. I literally lost count. I appreciate it, fellas, and all the people that gifted. Carbon fiber is not as good as under compression load. In fact, it gets weak under compression load. Especially like 300 bar. Wait, hang on. Let me do the math. Yeah, at 300 bar, it's not very, very strong. This is why we don't make rocket engines, for instance, out of carbon fiber. Well, actually, that's not really right either. That's not really the right forces either. Carbon fiber rocket engines could be made if carbon fiber could survive the heat, but it's not really good at taking compression like that. Building a submarine out of that, I mean, it'll work, but not very well and probably for not very long because carbon fiber doesn't like being put under load, and it doesn't like being put under high load cycles either. I can give you an example. A Formula One car. Anybody remember 2 years ago when Lewis and Max were going into, Cops at Silverstone? And Lewis shot the gap, and Max's car went off the road, and it hit the wall really, really fast. Like, he pulled like 300G deceleration for like a split second. What happened to the car? It shards everywhere. Like, just shards everywhere. Carbon fiber cracks under compression. It's supposed to do that as a way to alleviate kinetic energy in a Formula One car, at least. Basically, the cracking, the shearing of carbon fiber is like that's the crumple zone. That's what dissipates the kinetic energy, and that's why Max isn't liquid on the wall at Silverstone, right? Yeah, Max is 300G or something like that. It was something nuts. But the carbon fiber shearing is why he's not paced inside of a small jar right now. With that being said, using that for a submarine, not very good. It doesn't go through cycles very well because it shears. It doesn't bend like metal.
Discovery, go and throttle.
There was a report that it hit Titanic's propellers 2 weeks before this trip. Yikes. So, yeah, carbon fiber is very iffy around repeated load cycles too, especially under that much pressure. Bingo. It's not really the right thing to build a submarine out of. And don't get me wrong, that's just with my basic knowledge of material science. I'm not the best at this. Barrelicious, congratulations. Also, did you see the photo of the monitor arms in the sub screwed straight into the carbon fiber hull? That's an inner lining, dude. There's no way they screwed right to the outer hull. There's not a chance in hell. That didn't happen like that. The sub was like the inverse of the de Havilland Comet. Well, Tessa, the de Havilland Comet had a pressure differential between absolute, right, outside, which is like close to like 0, and 5 psi inside, and that was enough to cause a stress fracture on aluminum. You gotta remember, we're talking about the opposite direction, and we're talking about a bar differential here of about 350 bar difference. Carbon fiber is not good for that. Not the best idea. I like if they were like, "Hey, Jay, come be on the submarine," I'd be like, "Nope, nope, yep, not doing that." What are you kidding? Yeah, we're not doing that. Congratulations on the nuptials. Thank you. The resin matrix used to bind carbon fibers together can be susceptible to compression under high hydrostatic pressures. Additionally, the carbon fibers themselves can experience compression, which may reduce their overall strength. Not may. I can guarantee you guys that that's what happened. That's what happened. The cylindric part, probably, if I had to guess on a seam, because the submarine seems to be made out of 3 critical components. There's that dome piece, and I'll bet you that dome piece is intact. And then there's the cylindric section, and then there's the aft segment, right? I'll bet you it failed on a seam between one of the segments. If I had to guess. That's just a huge guess, though. I don't know for sure, and I don't really want to talk about this much anymore. You're a dome piece. I don't think it failed on the window, Bren, because the window is hemispherical, and so is the front of the submarine. I'm willing to bet that part probably survived because it's hemispherical. I'll bet you it's the cylindric part that failed. So, yeah. I mean, it's not good, man. That's not a good thing. Show the pictures again? Oh, okay. Go at 6:30. All right. What's up? What's up, my brother? Is this hydraulic press channel? Yeah. Yeah, that. Yeah, that's a good, yeah. That. When you're ready, have you heard of Mars First Logistics? I think it's a game right up your alley. Biff, I haven't heard of it. I'm trying to keep up. Yeah, that's a great photo. That's one of my favorites. I also like this one. Look at that pipe organ, man. The pipe organ's cool. I was nerding out with the pipe organ, and I may or may not have asked the pipe organist to play the Doors. Yeah, she didn't know what that meant. She's like, what kind of song do you want to walk into? I'm like, Soul Kitchen. And she's like, who's that by? I don't know that. Is that Mozart? I'm like, Jim Morrison. I don't know who that is. And then I got slapped. So, oh well.
Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
I tried. It was worth it. What is this? Thanks, Geeson. And now, on to something completely different. Oh, you walked. There were all kinds of references throughout the entire wedding. One of them nobody got. Shame. No, Erudite. I got slapped by another family member. Don't worry. KSP2 patch notes. We'll get to that in a second. You got it. The model was able to sustain a pressure of 4,200 psi, corresponding to the depth of approximately 3,000 meters, 9,800. Yeah, Taz, that's not 4,000 meters, man. I mean, every submarine has load factor built in. You don't, if you want something to go to 3,000 meter depth, you don't make it fail at 3,000 meters of pressure. That's not a smart idea. How can a whale handle more than 400 atmosphere? That must be incredible nature engineering. Millions of years of evolution. Dude, think about it, Tomast. You iterate on your design. Nature iterates on design over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Oh, thanks, Geek. Yeah, there you go. ACDC should have been included somewhere in the vent, of course. So I had references all over the place. The first song that Remo and I danced to was Blue Moon by Frank Sinatra. It was the Sinatra version, the one that's in Fallout New Vegas. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah. And then also, there were, the centerpieces for our tables were moons. I got the idea from the Amsterdam trip, the KSP Amsterdam trip. Hey, Ensign, welcome back. Yeah? What do you think about Starship doing hot staging? Well, hot staging is going to do something probably a little bit different than what happened last time. That flipping over end way didn't really, that didn't really work too well. Congratulations. Thanks, Dak. The bonus photo is nice. Yep. No, they were just all the moon. Gah. So, also, no one picked up on this. The first reading in the church was Genesis 1:10. And now, don't get me wrong, I'm not the most religious person around, but also...
I hope that all of you back on Earth can see what we mean when we say it's a rather foreboding horizon, a rather...
But also, that may have been a reference to Apollo 8, and it absolutely was. Yeah, no one got it. You think I missed that? I don't know. You didn't say anything, so how am I supposed to know? What, can I read your mind? You definitely caught that. Even told Ewok, you can ask her. Nice. All right, cool. I'm happy that people got it. I asked the priest if we could close that reading with "From the Crew of Apollo 8." And he's like, what does that mean? I'm like, okay. Well, no. No, it's cool. It's really good. No, we're not doing that. Oh, okay. Okay, priest man. I was like, it's space stuff, science. And he's like, what? I'm like, oh! No, that part didn't happen, but it would be funny if it did. I swear that part didn't happen. Science? No. They honestly, I didn't have time to explain what it was. I didn't have time to explain what that meant. I just ran out of time. So I had to have the person that did the reading explain it because I ran out of time, and they most likely did not explain that right. So
Discovery, go at throttle up.
hey, Aardvark, thank you. So, yeah, that's, I don't know, Moo, I have no idea. Anyway, yeah, so, did you explain after? No, I never explained it, Creeper. Dude, you have all these ideas, so, if any of you guys ever get married, you have all these, and this is what everybody tells you. First of all, if you ever get married and you tell people about it, they're going to start being like, it's not my wedding, and you should do whatever you want, but here, let me tell you what I want you to do. I'm going to make sure that I never do that to anyone. All right? Oh, thank you, Remo. I'm going to make sure I never do that to anybody. With that being said, if you guys ever get married, you're going to have all these things that you want to do on your wedding day, and then you're promptly going to get to do none of them. You're going to be dragged in every single freaking direction, so just the best thing that you can do is just sit there and enjoy it, and telling everybody about that reference is one of those things that I just wanted to do, but if we didn't have the time, we didn't have the time. So, it is what it is. Yeah, a lot of our plans got thrown out because it was like jungles of Vietnam raining outside. So yeah, we had little bits of space stuff and references all over the place. Just to, you know, spice it up a little bit. Like those are our centerpieces. They were the moon. And they lit up. It was awesome. Marriage, trip to the courthouse, signed document done. Should have had a wedding in the UK, not a cloud in the sky for weeks. No, I'm good. Oh, nice, Nova. That's good. That's no moon. Yep, every table. Our centerpieces were light up moons. Pretty cool. Also, the bridesmaid had North Star earrings that I can't Yep. If I ever get married, it'd be in Malta or Hawaii with only closest family, no more than 10 people. I mean, fellas, look, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you shouldn't have a big or small wedding, right? See, I'm already doing it. You invite more people, you're going to get more money. Just saying. Just putting it out there. You going to put it in the background you can for the stream? Nice, man. My wife.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
I also ran the numbers on the EUS, 6200 Delta V. I told you, Nova. Crazy, right? You can mitigate, if you mitigate boil off with the EUS, it'll make literally the best interplanetary space tug between the Earth and the Moon. You're also going to spend more money, too. Yeah, I guess. If you don't find the right venue. Let me just say that our venue was quite good, quite reasonable on the price. We didn't make all of it back, but we made a good deal of it back, dude. Not bad. Hey, human, what's going on? We still spent more than you wanted. Yeah, but Bree, comparatively to other siblings. My siblings. That, not... for what we got, I'd say we got a pretty damn good... Don't ask EJ about the budget, he's got no clue. Lady. Yeah, dead scum, there you go.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Darn, those Prime subs have to be renewed manually. Yep. Yeah, Geek, it's usually, they usually have it set up in the summertime. Yep. Didn't the truck behave? Truck was fine. Happy birthday, John. There you go. Truck was fine cooking. I literally had no problems from it. Literally nothing. It was fine. Even the transmission. That's the transmission that I dropped, remember? Yeah. Older viewers remember that. That's the one that fell on the ground. Fine. It's fine. It doesn't care. I was worried about it, and then I realized that it's a transmission from a truck from the 70s. It's probably not going to be a big deal, and it's not a big deal. The transmission works great. No, that clip got purged. I found this for Flight Sim. The Scrapyard Monster. What's that? I don't know what this is. Oh dear. Okay. Yep. All right. Your friend just got married on the 11th. That's nice, Sudden. Cool. So, yeah. It helps to have oil in it, though. Yeah, topped off all the fluids. I brought all the tools with me when we drove it up to the wedding. Ended up not having to use them. Truck's fine, dude. It runs great. Did you see the 2024 trailer for Flight Simulator? Yeah, Moto, I did. Mm-hmm.
Discovery,
hey,
go
Chris.
throttle up.
Congrats on my favorite streamer. Thanks, man. Thank you. You were worried? Geeked? Yeah, it's fine, dude. I drove it back into the city yesterday again. I've probably put about 250 miles on the truck since we worked on it. It's fine. It literally does not care. But then again, we kind of ship a Theseus to these suspensions, so even the alternator's fine, voltage regulator's fine. Yeah, everything's good. Time to go through and check all the bolts. I already retorqued the leaf springs, Hellfish. Yeah, I retorqued them. They were out a little bit, but yeah, everything is good. When I saw it, it just felt a little bit of the rain. Had you worried? Well, we went over the wiring again because I couldn't figure out the damn voltage regulator was bad. The brand new voltage regulator was DOA. So I replaced it, and when I did, I had my uncle look over the wiring. My wiring was fine, but we literally taped the trash out of it because at that point we knew it was probably going to rain. So, yeah, everything's good, man. So when do you put a big blower on it? No, I'm not taking apart the truck for a long time. No. I've played this game before. We're not doing it again. Mars Sample Return is in trouble. Uh-oh. That's why you make sure you have the parts first. That's my rule. Don't take something apart unless you have the parts to put it back together. Take apart the Coronet then. Now we're talking. Coronet has a bad brake line. I was bleeding the brakes on it because I had time to actually go and do that because the pedal was spongy. And I was bleeding it, and I tested the pedal for firmness after I bled it, and it got firm for a second, and then I heard tss. Some of the original brake lines that go to the rear brakes decided to not brake line anymore. Yeah, okay. So that needs new rear brake lines. The front is all stainless. I already replaced all of it. What's going into the garage next? Well, I really wish I could have streamed this, but I did the front suspension on the Mustang. It had bad ball joints, and the control arms were really crusty. So I literally replaced the bushings, the ball joints, the lower control arm. Pretty much everything on there. The Mustang has brand new suspension, and it's Shelby GT500 suspension, which is nice. Wait, it's still the original lines from the 70s? From the 60s, Tessa, and they were working too. I let it sit. Time to put the new ECM in Tough Enough. Yeah. Hey, Cats, what's going on, buddy? You should have brake line to replace him. Yep, just got to bend it up, dude. I absolutely do. I just got to find it. I don't know where we ended up putting it. But, hey, whatever. But yeah, truck went great. Truck worked perfectly, dude. It was a great day. It rained all day, but it, like, dude, this was like in Forrest Gump, the monsoon scenes, like when he's in Vietnam. It was like that. It was like Florida. It was by the fridge. Yeah, they're not there anymore. Somebody moved them. Congrats on stuff. Thanks, Cats. What happened to the old ECM? Nothing, Neuro. Neuro, the 97 has an electronic control unit on it that has basically a fixed tune. Ernok, a viewer in chat, bought me a programmable engine management system. A programmable computer, basically. So I can tune the 97 if I want to. Rain is luck as far as I'm concerned. Spoon, we probably got like 4 or 5 inches of rain that day. If rain on your wedding day is lucky,
Discovery,
whatever
go at
strimmer
throttle.
luck is, I had the opposite of that. One Dodge. Also, the 7.3 gets 20 miles to the gallon. Didn't see the rocket, though. Yeah, here, check it out one more time if you guys want to see it. There it is. There's Bree. My Bree. And my truck. That's a lot of luck, then. I mean, dude, look at it. It is literally pouring in this picture. Look at the water coming off the umbrella. It was pouring. My wife. That's right. Yep, it was pouring, dude. Good looking truck, thank you. Yeah, looks good. You like Brimo's header on Twitter. Hey, alright. Yeah, alright. That's a good picture. Dude, you could have cut your hair. Wait, what? You look like my truck looks like the truck from Cars. It looks like Mater. Mater's a Chevy, Josh. What the hell, man? Mater's a 59 Apache. That's a 59 Ford, dude. 95. Bro, congratulations. Thanks, man. As if I know the difference. Dude. This is like getting an Aston Martin and an Austin Mini confused. You understand this, right? Okay, you probably don't know what that means either. All right, never mind. You should have trimmed down some. What? Dude, I got a haircut, man. I got no hair left. See? Wait, those aren't the same? Nope. Yeah, see, it turns out if you're going bald and you trim your hair short enough, it just looks like you have short hair. It's great. Bald. It happens. Don't get old, dudes. Anyway. Alright. Trucks are trucks to you. Yeah. The lack of ball cap is disturbing. It's fine. 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 Knoxville, if you got hair to your butt, super thick and heavy, won't stop growing out. Yeah, you got to do this thing that involves scissors. Well, otherwise, it will keep growing. I'm just... Hey, Peterden, congrats. Pictures look awesome. All the best to you too. Thanks. The Ramen King, that's right. Easily confused. I can't time out a moderator. Crap. I recently made a mistake. I'm trusting my hair clipper and setting it to 3 millimeters. It wasn't 3 mil. Bald. Okay. Okay, on to the big news. Musk versus Zuck in a cage match. Okay. Yeah, that thing should never have been made. Yeah. Sure, Dead Scum. Yeah, there you go. Nobody beats the Zuck. Yeah. How can we change this from a cage match to a knife fight? KSP 2 patch notes? Doesn't Zuck do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? Yeah. I'd take an Aztec over a Multiplando. Yeah. I'd rather they box. I like boxing. Yeah. Boxing is better. I like boxing. No below the belt, man. If they fight, will you stream it? Is it bad if I'm just generally not interested? Like, should I be interested in this? No, it's not bad. Like, I'm like, I mean, yeah, I like boxing and like, and I don't mean to hate on like MMA or jiu-jitsu or anything else like that. Like, I don't know, man. I like boxing because, you know, you're on your feet, right? It's just fists. The kicking stuff just doesn't really do it for me at all. Have you ever seen chess boxing?
Discovery, go at throttle up.
No. Human chess boxing. Do you like frisbee golf by any means? Like, by any chance? You like frisbee golf, don't you? You like frisbee golf. Yeah. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Frisbee golf is better than normal golf. No, it's not. No. No, it's not. Played both of them. Nope, definitely not. Yeah, God, the grappling doesn't do anything for me, dude. I want, you know. Anyway. So we have a patch for Kerbal, huh? Let's see. Let's take a look. Here, drummer, I'll switch us to KSP 1 and then back to KSP 2.